Hi there, it's me from 18th of March 2026. Let's watch our video first. Our today's video is about silent letters, so let's see if we know about these silent letters or not.
Silent letters in
Okay.
English. I'm pretty sure you don't know about some of these.
Let's see.
1. Business.
What is
Business.
silent here?
We don't pronounce the vowel sound in the middle.
Okay.
2. Climb.
Yes, I know that. B is
Climb.
silent.
We do not pronounce the B at the
Yes.
end. 3. Cupboard. Cupboard.
Yes, there was a time when I don't know about that, but I know that. The B is silent here. No, the P is silent here. I used to pronounce it as cupboard, cupboard, cupboard.
Why not cupboard? We miss out the P. 4.
Yes.
Island.
I know that the S is
Island.
silent.
We don't pronounce the S. We have so many words with silent letters in English. If you know of any more, write them in the comments.
Yeah, well, often, sometimes T is silent, then subtle, and there are a lot of words. So yeah, that was our video. Now let's do our shadow practice first. Texting, the modern day masterpiece of miscommunication. You type okay with a calm heart and they read it with imaginary anger. You say no worries with a smile and they hear it with sarcasm in their head. Because texts don't carry your tone. They don't carry the softness in your voice or the pause before your I'm fine that says you are not really. They don't show your raised eyebrows, your half laughs. So much gets lost between send button and screen. That's the risk of written words. They reflect more of reader's emotion than writer's intent. So if you ever feel like someone doesn't understand you through text, maybe they didn't. Maybe the conversation deserves your voice, your real voice. Because sometimes your tone is the message. And silence between lines isn't always peace. So that was my shadow practice. Now let's do our reading practice. Texting creates communication gaps primarily by removing non-verbal cues like tone, facial expression, and body language, leading to high rates of misinterpretation. Asynchronous timing causes delay, while the brevity of text often results in code or ambiguous messages that fuel anxiety and conflict, failing to foster emotional intimacy. Without hearing voice inflection or seeing facial expression, messages are easily misread as anger or dismissive. The stop and start flow allows for or necessities gaps between messages, making it harder to gauge immediate reaction or emotional commitment. Because text lacks context, recipients often fill in the gap with their own anxieties, insecurities, or negative emotional state. Short messages, abbreviations, or lack of emojis can be misinterpreted as hostile or uninteresting. Texting tends to flatten emotional nuance, making it a poor medium for serious, sensitive, or emotional conversations. Heated discussions can escalate faster over text as people are often bolder or less empathic behind a screen. Over-reliance on texting can replace meaningful face-to-face interaction, reducing relationship quality. The habit of texting while with others causes a communication gap by dividing attention. For complex, sensitive, or emotional topics, switch from texting to a phone call or face-to-face. Use emojis, full words, and proper punctuation to provide context, particularly to avoid sounding too brief or cold. If a message is ambiguous, ask for clarification instead of reacting to an imaginary tone. Establish rules for when it is appropriate to text to avoid unnecessary pressure. So that was my reading practice with that. Goodbye.